So let's get started. For day one I have this pair of old tennis trainers, and I've washed them so many times that the sole is starting to come away from the shoe there. So they've lasted me a good, God, probably 5 years, if not longer. And I've washed them loads, and I think it's just time to move this pair on. Okay, so for day two I have two cookbooks here. I have a Simply Vegetarian one and a 500 slow cooking recipes one. The reason I'm getting rid of these two is because I'm vegan now, so a lot of these slow cooker recipes obviously have meat in them, and a lot of these vegetarian ones aren't really applicable anymore because they'll have like cheese or whatever, stuff like that in them. So I don't really use them at all. I might have a quick flick through this one and just take a picture on my phone of any vegan ones that look good, but apart from that I'm going to pass these on. For day three I have this really beaten up old folder. This I think it's meant to be like a passport holder, and it's really nice. I just never use it, so I'm going to donate that one. And then this mussel soak that I'll give to my mum and dad because I know for a fact they'll use that. For day four I have a couple of bits from the kitchen. So I have this odd plate that I think was originally my mum's, and she brought something round and then it's just stayed with us ever since. And this little sugar pot, and then a couple of egg cups. For day five I'm going to be decluttering these 5 nail polishes that my mum would like. Okay, for day six I have 4 little Polaroid photos that I'm going to let go. This nail varnish bottle, I've literally just used up the last bit of that, so I'll be decluttering that bottle. And then this pumice stone that has literally never been used, so that's that. I've got 4 of Tom, my fiance's, tops here. Ralph Lauren one, some lounge tops and a hoodie. And then I've got 3 sports bras. These 2 are too big for me and this one is too small. So those 3 are going, and that is day 7. So for day 8, a bit of a small pile here, but I have this paint sample from Dulux that we never liked the colour of. Just a couple of bits of documents and stuff, a sticker from us being a cat sponsor, a glasses wipe, and a couple of these little face razors. I'm also going to declutter this grey storage bin and give this to my mum because I know she'll use this, and I've got too many storage supplies. For day 9 I've gone around the kitchen and got a few bits to declutter. This is actually a little bottle gift box which I'm going to repurpose. It's my mum's birthday coming up, so I'm going to put in a bottle for her and then declutter this box. And then I have like this broken cheese grater, a couple bits of food, like this is hot chocolate, and Tom doesn't like hot chocolate and this isn't vegan for me. And then like a folder, some tea bags, and this is the box of my scales that I got for Christmas, and they're working fine, so I'm going to get rid of that box. And then this pot has like completely had it. I've had it for, God, probably 5 years. For day 10 I have a selection of photos that I've found, and I don't want to hold on to those ones, so I'll be decluttering those. Morning guys, today I'm going to do day 10 and 11 together because I have been going around and picking out a few things to declutter today. So I have a old notebook that was from work a couple of years ago, and I was keeping on to it in case I ever needed it, but I obviously don't. A Tupperware box that belongs to my mum, a pair of scales because for some reason we have 2 pairs, so that one is going. A couple of black loungewear tops. So this is the bag that comes from my reusable cotton pads, and it's completely broken just because I've been throwing it in the wash and the strings come off and everything, so this is literally pointless now because you're meant to put them in and tighten the bag when you put them in the washing machine. And then I have this tub and all that's in it. Then I have a spare plug and a pen and a pencil. So that is day 10 and 11. We are on day 12 now, and for day 12 I asked Tom to go through his pants and sock drawer, see if he had anything he wanted to get rid of. So we've got a couple of pairs of old pants, 3 pairs of socks that have holes in, and then I've put in some sort of earrings, and that's Tom's belt, and that is a pair of tights that are too short for me because I am a very tall person, so tights generally tend to be too short for me. I've recently filmed a makeup declutter, and I thought I would include the items I'm getting rid of as part of this challenge. So this is day 13 and 14, and there are 27 items here, including this makeup bag. And as I mentioned in that video, these will be going to my mum and my sister if she wants anything. I also had 3 sort of other single eyeshadows that were just empty sort of singular pans, but I've already decluttered those, so I won't include those here. For day 15 I have lots and lots of pouches of kitten food that my very spoilt and fussy Bengal will not eat. She doesn't like it at all. So I contacted my local animal shelter, and they're really happy to receive food. So I'm going to drop this round on like a doorstep drop off tonight. And then I have some, I thought I'd throw in some Dreamies for them and some cat toys as well. And then completely unrelated, I have a pair of old zippers that are starting to smell. So that is day 15. I'm going to pass on these brush pens. I've only used them like twice. And I bought them to do like some sort of handmade save the date cards for our wedding. And I just never reach for them anymore. So there's 13 here. And then to finish off day 16, I have this wall air freshener. We've had this plugged into the wall for like a year, and it's not like being used up. I think it's broken, so I'm going to declutter that. And then this pen is completely run out. And then this Window-matic window cleaner thing, this is just the box for it, so I'm going to declutter that as well. For day 17 I have a swimsuit there that has it has like a stain on it, which is really annoying, and it won't come out. I've washed it like 3 times, so that's going to go. Have a couple of bras over there, and my other half found a charity, actually came across a charity that you can donate bras to, and they go to like the women in Africa who it really helps them out. So I'm going to put that in a pile to send off. And then I have a pair of fluffy socks, exfoliating mitts, a few hair ties, a couple of toiletries, and some bits from the medical drawer. For day 18 I have a pair of old curtains that are all stained, and we had them from our flat a couple of years ago. Then we have this little wedding sign, which, to be honest with you, our wedding has changed so much because of coronavirus that I don't even know how many weeks we have left to the wedding anymore. An old tea towel. That is a little travel micellar that I just decanted into my massive one because I'm trying to use that up because I don't think it's cruelty free. That's a little ring box, and then I have a couple more of Tom's loungewear tops, and then just a few tech boxes and manuals, things like that. For day 19 I have a really random selection of stuff that's mostly from my hen do from last year, which is like loads of props and a pair of flip-flops, a random wig, and some like cards that were like, how well do you know the bride, sort of thing. There are 19 items here. I was holding on to a lot of it because I thought that we might be able to do like a little mini hen do before the rescheduled wedding, but it's really looking like that's unlikely with the whole lockdown that's happening in the UK right now, so I thought I might as well just let go of all this stuff. For day 20 I have a couple of teeth whitening strips, a headband thing, headscarf, loads and loads of earrings and backs to earrings that are miscellaneous, a couple of hair bits, and 6 of these like nail things. I don't even know what you would call them, but yeah, there you go. So I'm absolutely brutal about getting rid of like birthday and Christmas cards, but my other half tends to hold on to them for some reason, and I just found all of these stuffed in our like documents folder, so I've gone through it and I've picked out 21 birthday cards or special occasion cards to get rid of for today. Back in the kitchen for day 22, I had this old Schler that has been in the back of the cupboard since God knows how long, as well as this dark lemonade. I mean, that has got September 2020, so yeah, old. A wooden spoon and just a normal teaspoon there, and then I have this Tupperware which is cracked there, so this is going to go, but then I've just put in 3 little Rory treats that she doesn't like, and then some cocktail sticks there. So I've been on a bit of a decluttering kick today, and I have this, well, I had this box in my wardrobe that literally, I packed this up when I left home, which was, how many years ago? 4 years ago now. And it had like all kind of like electrical equipment ranging from wires for my camera and chargers, things like that. That I'm always a bit nervous to sort of declutter, because I always end up thinking, what if I do need them one day? But some of the stuff in here I genuinely hadn't used since moving home. So bits like this, these are like wires for my camera which I've never used. They all came from this box, and also all these like camera straps. Look, you can see it's in its packaging. I've never used the camera strap. Stuff that's come from my phone, like the box and things like that. And then I've also just getting rid of some like notepads, some products for the hair and body that I'm decluttering, and I will pass those on to someone else. Don't worry, they won't go to waste. And I have a random horrible light bulb. That was in the electrical box as well, I have no idea why. And some other bits and bobs. I'm also getting rid of these hair extensions as well, because my hair is really long now and I probably will never use these again, so they'll go as well. Gonna do 24 and day 25 together because it's just so much stuff now. It's getting ridiculous, so just going to put these 2 days together, otherwise it'll be a really, really long video. So I've got 6 of these cupcake boxes, a whole box of stuff, like just some of Rory's toys, loads of earrings and the backs to them. And then I've got all these like bits of pampas grass and stuff that we're not using. We've already used the amount that we need. And then I've got loads of documents over there. Got a candle over there that just burned really badly, and now the wick won't catch anymore. This is like an old Christmas tin and a Jo Malone box. I kept my nail varnishes in here, but I've moved them into another area now so I can get rid of this box. And yeah, that is day 24 and 25. For day 26 I have loads of stuff from the little tools box that we have, that's just like random screws and all sorts of rubbish. A couple of pens, a watch box, and then a few books that I've read and will pass on to my sister. So that's day 26. For day 27 we have quite the assortment of things. Have this sort of faux plant or faux flower decorative piece here, an oven mitt, This is my cat's advent calendar, and it was like filled with little catnip treats, and she absolutely hated it. So that was money well spent. Then we have like 3 little bits from the kitchen, just some like condiments and olive oil, bits like that. That is a bit of broken photo frame. This, I'm not even sure what this is, but this is, Tom is going to declutter this and give it back to his sister because it belongs to her. And then there are there are 19 envelopes here. Okay, so for day 28, and we are very, very near the end of this 30-day minimalism challenge, I have lots and lots of bits here. I have a cat, apparently. Out the way, darling. Out the way. I have old contact lenses, some envelopes, a few sort of toiletry bits, like some hair wax, a candle, a couple of dried up makeup bits, some sort of faux flowers, and this sort of coat rack. I think I even have 29 items here, you know. But anyway, that's it for today. I'll see you tomorrow for the penultimate day. So for day 29 I found loads and loads and loads of documents and cards and stuff from our documents folder, which I won't obviously show you too closely in case there's any addresses and stuff on there. But yeah, lots of old paperwork from like 6-7 years ago, and again found some more hidden birthday cards. So that's day 29. And then for day 30 we've reached the end, thank goodness for that. I have 30 of these cards, which I'm going to give to my mum because she's going to kindly make me some save the date cards for the new date for the wedding. So I'm going to pass those on to her. So I have finally finished the 30-day minimalism challenge, and I've decluttered almost 500 items from my home. I can't believe I finally finished. It was much harder than I thought it was going to be because I'd already decluttered quite a few bits from my home already. It wasn't like I was completely starting from scratch. I had already got rid of a lot of the stuff that I thought I wouldn't need anyway, so towards the end of the challenge, where I was having to pick out like 20 odd different things, it started to get a lot more challenging. But even if it was like, as you would have seen in the video, even if it was like really small things but there were a lot of them, it's still better than nothing because you're still getting more and more stuff out of your home. I would definitely recommend doing this challenge if you are looking to live a little bit more minimally and intentionally. I've learned an awful lot from doing this about what I actually need and use and want. So if you love this video then please subscribe to my channel, I would really appreciate that. And I do lots and lots of decluttering and minimalism videos over here, and I would love for you to subscribe to this channel to see all of those. And I really hope you're doing well. Take care, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.